Hey guys, my name's Darren Miles and I've run a YouTube channel in photography for the last 7 years and it's gotten pretty big, but I wanted to branch out and do something a little bit different. I think like a lot of people in the last 3 months, because of the whole COVID-19 pandemic, a lot of us have thought about maybe a secret passion that they've had their entire lives that they've always wanted to follow up on or always wanted to do, but just never had the time, and for whatever reason was not able to do it for whatever reason. For the last 2.5 months, one of my personal secret pet projects or secret passions was I always wanted to learn how to play the electric guitar. Now, just a little bit of background. I am 50 years old. I've never played a musical instrument. This doesn't count, for example, when I was back in 3rd grade, like a lot of kids today, you learned how to play Mary Had a Little Lamb on the flute. Today they call it a recorder. And I think in college I did 1 semester of piano, but literally that's it. But I've always been a rocker. I grew up in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and my favorite kind of music is kind of riff rock, heavy metal, AC/DC, that kind of stuff. And my own personal favorite guitar hero was, or still is, Billy Duffy. And if you don't know who Billy Duffy is, he's the lead guitarist of The Cult, who's kind of a forgotten band these days. They're still around, they're still playing. I've seen them in the last few years, still kicking butt. And the lead guitarist, Billy, plays a Gretsch. So I decided a long time ago that if I was ever gonna get into guitar, I was gonna play a Gretsch too. Billy's my guitar hero, I'm gonna buy a Gretsch. So here it is, it has finally arrived. This is the Gretsch 5410T, it's called the Rat Rod. It's a beautiful guitar. It's probably completely out of tune. I've got to learn how to tune it. Literally, I'm a total novice at this. I know nothing. So I took some advice from a buddy of mine who actually was in a band that you could say kind of made it. If having a video on MTV is kind of making it, then his band kind of made it. The name of the band was the Black Maria. They were signed back in the early to mid 2000s, and they backed up a lot of bands on tour like Evanescence, Chevelle, a couple of the reasonably well-known bands. These guys backed him up. It was kind of cool. The lead singer of that band, his name's Chris Gray, and Chris has his own duo these days. They just came out with a new EP with a couple of songs, some really cool stuff. But Chris kind of consulted me on what to buy. He too is also a Gretsch man, so that made it pretty easy. But this over here is the Boss Katana 100 watt amp 2.0. He showed me what cables to buy, what pedal to buy to tune the thing. I've got the Herco, what do they call it? Herco guitar picks. That was Billy Duffy's guitar pick. I've got a few spare strings, and basically what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start by going on YouTube, maybe getting a couple of apps on my phone and learning the basics, and hopefully I can get to a place where I can actually play a couple of songs, maybe come up with my own material at some point too. But the purpose of this channel is I wanted to bring you along in that journey. So if you've ever had a secret passion and you ever wanted to go through with it and just go for it, I'm kind of in that category right now with electric guitar. I don't know where this is gonna go. This might completely fizzle, but I wanna try to give this at least an hour or 2 a week just to get going and just to learn some basic stuff on the guitar. And like I said, I've always loved it, so I thought, what better opportunity than now to get a guitar and learn how to play. So please stay tuned. I'm gonna try to post a video at least once a week. I'll be doing some live streams with Chris as we'll talk about his music and his journey, as well as my learning in guitar. And the first thing that I'm gonna be doing is learn how to tune this thing, and then I'm gonna start going into the basics from there. So come along with this ride. If you've ever thought about being a guitar player yourself, this is probably the channel for you. So there you have it. Stay tuned, and I'll be putting out some more videos.